Hello everyone, in this video we will discuss one of the important topic of class 10th science, that is carbon and its compound. In this video we will discuss what are the important questions which can be framed from this chapter in an CBSE exam. So first and the simplest question here is, what is the atomic number of a carbon? That is 6. Atomic mass is 12, electronic configuration is 2, 4, and if we have to write the electron dot structure of carbon, then 4 dots is to be just represented around this carbon. So what is the valency here? 4. From here the first question which can be framed in 2 marks or in 3 marks, that why carbon do not form an ionic compound. So first of all you must learn what are ionic compounds. So those compounds which are formed by transfer of electron, that is by a gain or a loss of electron, is known as an ionic compound. So carbon has a 6 proton, as we have discussed that atomic number of carbon is 6 and carbon has 6 proton in its nucleus. Then if it gain 4 electron, because its valency is 4, so tendency to complete its octet is to gain 4 electron. So if it gain 4 electron, then it will become very difficult for the 6 proton to hold a 10 electron, or we can say it requires a lot of energy which cannot be easily provided. In a similar way, if it loses 4 electron, then it forms C4 plus ion. So what happened? If it loses 4 electron to form C4 plus ion, then it would require a very large amount of energy to remove the 4 electrons, leaving behind a carbon cation with a 6 proton to its nucleus holding just 2 electron. Then also it becomes unstable. So in both the cases, if it forms C4 minus, it required a very large amount of energy, and it become very much difficult for the 6 proton to hold that electron, 10 electrons. In a similar way, the moment carbon loses 1 electron, then just for example, carbon atomic number 6, it loses 1 electron, which means now 6 electrons are holding the 5 electron. So their attraction is very much high. So when it loses another electron, now 4 electron is held by the 6 electron. So as we are removing 1 electron, the strength of nucleus increases, and now it becomes more and more difficult to remove 1 electron. So in order to remove 4 electron, it requires a very high amount of energy, so that this cannot be possible. So this is almost a 3 marks answer. You have to write this part here. So while writing this answer, you have to must write these reasons. First point, it cannot lose 4 electron, and same way it cannot gain 4 electron here. Now the next 1 mark question here, define a covalent bond. The bond which is formed by sharing a pair of electron between 2 atoms. So when one pair is shared, it is known as a single covalent bond. Now give example. So just like hydrogen, 1 electron in the outermost shell, so H dot, now it shared 1 pair of electron, so it is a single bond. So sometime in the exam ask, just draw the single bond in between chlorine or CH4. So here you have to write in chlorine 7 electron, chlorine 7. So 1 electron pair is shared. So now each chlorine has 8 electron in an outermost shell. So now since only 1 electron pair is shared, it is known as a single bond. In case of CH4, carbon has 4 electron in the outermost shell, H has 1, each dot will share 1 with H. So there are 4 single pair. So here are 4 CH single bond, covalent bond present. So define a covalent bond, the bond which is formed by sharing a pair of electron. So kindly underline these points, pair of electron between 2 atoms. Similarly, if we have to define a double bond, so definition will remain same, only one change, by sharing a 2 pair of electron between 2 atoms here. Define, it is a single bond, the bond which is formed by sharing a single pair of electron between 2 atoms. These example we have already discussed. Now what are double bond? The bond which is formed by sharing a 2 pair of electron between 2 atoms is called a double bond, double covalent bond. Give example, O2, CO2. And in 1 mark question, it is just, in the previous year question paper, 1 mark question is that you have to draw the electron dot structure of CO2. For this you have to write all these outermost shell electron, then you have to show the pair of 2 electrons shared between 2 atoms, just like a double bond here. So this kind of a structure you have to form. Now similarly, define triple bond. So when bond which is formed by sharing 3 pair of electron, rest all remain the same. The bond which is formed by sharing 3 pair of electron between 2 atoms is known as a triple bond. So example here is nitrogen, and has 5 electron in the outermost shell. So by sharing of this, it can form a triple bond. So these are the questions which are framed in the CBSE. First, draw the electron dot structure of CO2. Now, for the electron dot structure, you must remember that you have to write the symbol, and then you have to just write the number of valence electron. Now, for example, sodium, electronic configuration is 281. So 1 dot represents its electron dot structure. Now, for example, oxygen, atomic number 8. So configuration will be 26. So here 6 dot are the electron dot structure of this element. So in order to write the electron dot structure, you just write the valence electron as a dot surrounding that element. Now nitrogen, atomic number 7, configuration will be 25. So there will be 5 electron, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots. So this is the electron dot structure of nitrogen. So now these are the example. Now one of the interesting structure is to form a sulfur, that is S8 structure. Now how it is formed? A simple trick to remember, just write a W and then just double it like this. Now at each point you have to draw one sulfur. Now this is a single bond which is formed by sharing a pair of electron. So write 1 dot here, 1 dot on both sides, 1 dot, and each sulfur has a 6 electron in the outermost shell. So each sulfur here, 2 electrons are shared to form a bond, one for this side, one for this side. So 2 pair are free here. So at each sulfur you have to draw 2 pair like this. So this is the structure here. First you draw this W, then write at each corner 1s. So you will count it. It is a crown like structure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now this bond is formed by share of 1 pair of electron. Draw this 1 dot also on this side, and total 6 electron on 1 sulfur. So 2 already occupied in bond formation. So 2 pair are present here. So this is a structure. This is a very important 1 mark question. Then draw the structure of ammonia. Ammonia is NH3 and has a 5 electron in the outermost shell. So now 3 will form a single bond, and this pair is represent the lone pair. These 2 dots are represent one lone pair. Similarly, oxygen has 6 electron in the outermost shell, and H2O means H always form a single bond. So here 1, 1. So there are 2 single bond present in water. Here 3 single covalent bond present in ammonia. So these are the questions which are frequently asked in the CBSE board exam. Now if we have to draw the double and triple bond between a carbon compound, these are the unsaturated one. Ethene having molecular formula C2H4. So here 2 carbon, C2 and H4. So H always form a single bond. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Always remember that valency of carbon should satisfy 4 here. Just for example, ethyne structure is C2H2. 2 carbon, 2 hydrogen. We have to arrange like this. Each carbon has a 4 bond. So there is a 3 triple bond and 1 single bond. 3 triple bond and 1 single bond. So there is 1 triple bond and 2 single bond. Not I'm just saying 3 bonds. 3 bonds are known as a 1 triple bond. So in this case, 1 triple bond and 1 single bond. Again 1 triple bond and 1 single bond. Here 1 double bond, and these are 4 single bond. CH. Now next important 2 mark question, why carbon atom is a versatile atom? Versatile because it forms millions of compound. So reason behind this, that carbon has a valency of 4. It is a tetravalent atom, which means it at one time it can form 4 valency, and it has a ability to form bond with itself and a long chain, branch chain, or even a ring like structure, and this property is known as a catenation. So 1 mark definition is for the catenation. Define catenation: the self-linking ability of carbon to form a long chain or a branch chain or even a ring structure. This property is known as a catenation. Now at the same time, it has the ability to form multiple bond with itself as well as with other atom like nitrogen, oxygen and sulfur. So you must learn this answer, why carbon atom is a versatile, because of its tetravalency. It shows the property of catenation. It can form a multiple bond with itself as well as with other atom. Now few questions can be framed from this orange box. What are the allotropes of carbon? There are 3 allotropes of carbon: diamond, graphite and fullerene. You must learn the uses of all these 3. Now just for example, diamond is the hardest known substance because of its structure, whereas because of these weak forces between the layer of graphite, it is a lubricant. And similarly, since a spherical 60 carbon just join in a football like shape to form a Buckminster fullerene, it is used for making optical fibers. So kindly read this complete paragraph and framed question on the basis of their uses. Now the next question here is difference between the saturated and the unsaturated compound. The saturated compound are those compounds which contain a single bond, whereas unsaturated compounds are those compounds which contain double and triple bond. Now for the saturated, example are alkane. For the unsaturated, the example are alkene and alkyne. Now one more definition here is what are hydrocarbon? The compounds of hydrogen and carbon is known as a hydrocarbon. There are 2 types of hydrocarbon. So generally there is a classification. Just for example here, hydrocarbon are open or a cyclic like structure. Open can again divide into 2 categories: straight chain or branch chain. If we are just drawing here a structure, this is a straight chain and I can only shift one carbon, now it become a branch chain. Now this straight chain may contain a single bond, that is why it is known as a saturated hydrocarbon. If it contain double or triple bond, it become unsaturated. So this part we have to just learn in class 10th. And if we discuss the cyclic like of hydrocarbons, so there are 2. One is the cycloalkane and other one is aromatic, that benzene. So this we'll discuss later on in this video. So as we have discussed, the hydrocarbon are 2 types, a straight chain and a branch chain we can say. And one more there which is known as an aromatic is the benzene structure. So I will just discuss. We discussed there are 2 type of cyclic. One is a cycloalkane and other one is benzene, which is aromatic. Now how we have drawn this structure? Just like 6 carbon, this is a hexane, and at alternate point we just draw a double bond. So now you can imagine at each carbon there are 4 bonds are present. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is C6H6. This is a benzene. It is the simplest aromatic which is cyclic in nature. It is a 6-membered ring having formula C6H6, and one important point, there are 3 double bonds separated by a single bond. So these are 1, 2, 3. 3 double bonds which are separated by 3 single carbon-carbon bond. Now the next important question from this topic is define isomer. So organic compound having same molecular formula but different structures are called as an isomer, and this phenomena is known as isomerism. So one important point, that isomerism is only shown by the alkane having carbon more than 3 carbon atoms. So here we will draw the diagram or the structures of isomer of butane. So butane having general formula C4H10. So one is the straight chain structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we will at each carbon we will form 4 bonds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now count hydrogen here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So C4H10, N-butane or a butane. Now the next step is to just move one carbon at any of the branch position, not at first or last. So we will write the chain of 3 carbon, and in the center we will just locate this methyl group here, attach here. So now you can count here number of hydrogen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Here is the 10th one. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is a branch structure which is known as 2-methyl. Now this group CH3 is known as methyl and 3 carbon chain propane. Why 2? Because it is a second position here. And in common name it is known as an isobutane. So 2 structure are possible for butane. One is straight chain, another one is branch chain. Now if we have to draw the isomer of pentane, it is also a 3-mark question. So first we will write just a straight chain structure. What is the formula of pentane? C5H12. First simplest way, write a straight chain structure of C5H12. Other one is the branch chain structure, 2-methyl butane. Next one, take a chain of 3 and 2-methyl at the second position, like this. So there are 3 isomers which are possible for pentane, and this is known as 2,2-dimethyl propane. Okay? And the common name for this is neopentane. So you must learn its IUPAC name as well as common name. And one higher order thinking skill question here is that alkene and cycloalkane are functional isomer. That is, they have the same journal formula, C3H6. So alkene contain 3 carbon with 1 double bond. Here 3 carbon in cyclic structure and 6 hydrogen. So what is the relation between alkene and cycloalkane? Both are functional isomer. Now the next important question, a 2-mark question, that define a functional group. An atom or a group of atom which can be present in a compound give us specific physical and chemical properties to compound. Again I am repeating, what is a functional group? It is a group of atoms which is present in a compound. And what happened if that present in a compound? It gives us specific physical and chemical properties to compound regardless of length and nature of carbon chain. So that is known as a functional group. There are 5 functional group in your syllabus. First one is the halo. Whenever halogen is present, chlorobromoiodo, that is chlorobromoiodo. If OH is present, it is known as an alcohol. If CHO is present, aldehyde. If CO, carbonyl part is present, then it is ketone. If COOH is present, carboxylic. So 1-mark question frame that one formula is given to you, and there you have to just identify the functional group. So if OH present, then it is alcohol. If it is CHO present, it is aldehyde. If COOH present, it is a carboxylic acid. Now next 3-mark important question, define an homologous series. So these are the group of organic compound having same journal formula. So these are the point you must learn. Each member differ by CH2 unit. Each member differ by 14 mass unit. What is the mass of CH2? 14 mass unit. And they possess similar properties but different physical properties. They possess similar chemical properties but different physical properties. Reason that melting and boiling point increase with increase in molecular mass. So as the molecular mass increases, their boiling point or melting point increases. So physical properties become different, but chemically they react in the same way. So you must learn, and you have to give one example of homologous series. So you can give any example of alkane, alkene, alkyne. Just for example, here they have a same journal formula. For example, alkane CnH2n plus 2. Each member differ by CH2 unit. In these two formula, there is a difference of only one CH2 here, which means a 14 mass unit, and their physical properties just changes because their molecular mass increases, but their chemical properties remain same. So in the next part of the video, we will discuss all the nomenclature of alkane, alkene, alkyne, carboxylic acid, alcohol, aldehyde, and the properties of ethanol and ethanoic acid.